Yo, what is up, guys? Savage Boy 23 back with another video. Today, I'm gonna show you guys, I'm gonna tell you guys my NBA recap and my NBA day-to-day predictions. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and please watch more of my videos, please. Thank you. Comment down below who you guys' favorite team is, and tell me what team needs to bring the NBA championship home. All right. So I'm gonna do this fast recap, and then we're gonna move on for the games. But before we do move on, I want to show you guys a very good product. And I'm going to say this loud and clear. I recommend everybody going out there and buying this because this is actually a very life-saving thing. Or not life-saving, like a very good thing for everybody if you are a console guy like me. And if you guys do play games just like me, I'm going to show you guys something brand new that just came out. And I'm one of the first persons that got it. I recommend you guys go down in there in the comments, descriptions, comment down below if you guys do want it. And I will also have the link down there in the comments for you guys. And I recommend, guys, go down there and go buy you guys some. And it does come with different colors. And you guys can go ahead and choose it. Please, again, guys, go down there and go get you guys some. I'm going to show you guys it real quick. And then we are going to go ahead and get on to the video. Now, this is a mic and controller set. Right? Have your mic here. Have the two controllers here. Alright? Now, if you're like me and you do not want to like throw your controller everywhere or leave your mic everywhere because sometimes it might break, sometimes you might forget where you put it. And just in case if you guys don't, just in case if you guys do forget where you put your mic or your controllers, go ahead and go buy you guys some down there in the descriptions. It is a mic set and a controller set, alright? So please again, guys, go down there and get you guys some, alright? So it comes with different colors, red and blue, green, whatever one you guys want, alright? So other than that, go get you guys some, alright? So other than that, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the games today and the NBA recap. Very interesting day yesterday. Very, very interesting day. Now, I'm going to say this loud and clear. Did I watch all these games yesterday? No. But I did tune into one game at the very last second. And I want to say this loud and clear. The Detroit Pistons are a very fun team to watch. Now, I know people might say, you just saw the Pistons and the Kings. Yes. Now, Kings fans, I'm going to talk about you guys here in a little bit. But I just want to say this loud and clear. This game between the Kings and the Pistons might be one of the entertaining games I've ever watched yesterday. Just because I didn't watch the whole game, I only catched a little bit of glimpse around in the fourth quarter. And matter of fact, I watched it at the end. Alright? So the Detroit Pistons, my gosh, Detroit Pistons were down by 21 points in this game. I think it was 21 or 28. And all of a sudden, they storm back and they win by 113 to 114. Now, I want to say this loud and clear. The Detroit Pistons beaten the Golden State Warriors, the Los Angeles Lakers, the Sacramento Kings, and I think it was I wish I said the Flippers, but I don't think they've beaten the Flippers yet. But they have been on a winning streak of beating teams that are very good and very bad. Now, who's the guy to blame for these good games? They're a team effort fan base. This fan base is very good. This team is very good at what they do, regardless if they go out here and win or lose. I'm very shocked for them to come down from a 21-point lead and win the game by 1. Now, I want to say this loud and clear. Now, I don't know if it was a 20. I know it was 21, but maybe it was 28. People are telling me it was 28-point game to 21-point game. Wherever the case may be. Who cares? They got the W. To come down from that kind of deficit around in the fourth quarter, third quarter, and you manage your team to win, you got everybody out here just going crazy in this game. Now, I want to talk about the Kings. De'Aaron Fox, Domantas Sabonis, Malik Monk. Domantas Sabonis did not play in this game, matter of fact. But still, the Kings, you guys are so bad this season. DeMar DeRozan is not DeMar DeRozan this season. I don't know what he is doing out there in Sacramento. Now, will he be staying in Sacramento? My hopes, probably no. The way this team is performing this season. But I'm not going to lie. This team was very good last season, and then all of a sudden, they all went downhill. Now, whose fault is it? De'Aaron Fox? I don't think it's De'Aaron Fox. Was it Mantas Sabonis? I don't think it's Mantas Sabonis. Was it Malik Monk? Probably not. It's not DeMar, because DeMar DeRozan's first season there with Sacramento. He's doing everything he can. I don't know who would point the finger at, because this team is not together. And now there's speculations of, De'Aaron Fox leaving Sacramento. And I wouldn't blame him if I was him. I would have done the same thing. So yeah, that was just an impressive game. Great game, Detroit Pistons. Great game, Cade Cunningham. All around, great game, Detroit. They pulled together and they won this game by 1. Hey, as I mentioned before, a win is a win. I don't care if you win by 1, you lose by 1, you win by 10, you lose by 10. I don't care what it is. At the end of the day, you took a W out of that court. That's all I want to say. So great hands all around for that team, that fan base. All right, second thing I want to say is, what game was going on in the Sacramento, or not Sacramento, what game was going on with the Atlanta Hawks and Chicago Bulls? Now, I want to say this loud and clear to everybody. I didn't watch one thing in that game, the Kings or the Hawks and the Bulls. But at one point, not one point, but all around in this quarter, the Atlanta Hawks were down 107 to 124 in the fourth. Mind you, it is in the fourth. And the clock was at the 6:20 mark. They were down by 107 to 124. 17-point game. Everybody knows, right? But you can't sit here and think that the Hawks are going to go out here and lose. In reality, the Chicago Bulls fumble the game in NBA games. Now, did I watch this game? No. But I did go for Ice Train the Hawks. I had a feeling that the Hawks were going to come out in this game and they were going to do amazing. But no, that's not what happened. They went out here and they were losing. And then somehow, in some way, they got some magic in them in the fourth quarter. 6-minute mark. They go out here and they show out the Atlanta Hawks like we've never seen the Hawks. So, who was the main player in this game? I would probably say Ice Trae, because Ice Trae had to do everything he can to come back from this league. But it's all around the Hawks. It's just amazing to me how I see all these teams go down from different margins of the lead, and then they come out in some way, pull it through. I'm just saying this loud and clear. If that was just me, and if I was on one of these teams, and I'm down by this lead, and let's say one of your other teammates don't want to try to pull through it, I don't care. I'm going to see if I can come back and win this game. Because we all saw what happened yesterday, right? The Kings came down from a 17-point lead. The Hawks came down from a 17-point lead. My bad. The Hawks came down from a 17-point lead. And the Detroit Pistons came down from a 21 to 28 lead. And they won the game by 1. It is amazing. It's really amazing because you don't know what's going to happen in this league every given night. So, honestly, I got to tip my hat off to Ice Trae and the Kings. And I got to tip my hat off to Ice Trae and the Hawks. And to tip my hat off to the Detroit Pistons with Cade Cunningham. Because this team is amazing before we see it. And hey, maybe, just maybe, are they becoming the team that everybody thought they were going to be? So, yeah. And also, I saw the game on highlight that LaMelo Ball and the Hornets lost to Jordan Poole and the Wizards. And the Wizards lost, or they lost their 21 losing streak in a row, if I'm correct. Now, I want to say this loud and clear. I honestly do not care, because give it a few weeks. They're going to go back to that losing streak sooner than later. I don't know how LaMelo Ball and the Hornets did not win that game. And that was a very good game, I'm not going to lie. I wish I did tune into it. but it wasn't as good as everybody thought it was going to be. But other than that, man, great game to Jordan Poole and the Wizards for pulling out that win. Regardless, if you win by 1, you win by 10, you lose by 1. Whatever the case may be, I don't care. A dub is a dub. I'll take it in the books. All right. So yeah. Other than that, we had some very interesting games. I want to say some stuff real quick, and then I want to get onto a shout out real quick, and then we're gonna move on. Did anybody see the rankings, or not the ranking, like the viewership of the NBA and the NFL on Christmas Day? The NFL is probably higher than the NBA is probably higher than the NFL. Now, we all loved watching football on Christmas, right? But nobody loves it more than watching basketball on Christmas. Watching Steph Chef, Anthony Davis going down, and Luka Doncic going down. I just want to say this loud and clear. I don't want to sit here and say that the NBA is back because of the viewership of the Christmas games for football and basketball. But could this be something for the NBA? Now, people might just say it's just Christmas. We're watching games. Of course, people want to tune in to the Warriors, Lakers, Mavs, Timberwolves. Everybody wants to tune into that. But in reality, can the NBA do something when not Anthony Davis, when Steph Chef and Kevin Durant decide to leave the NBA? Now, I have some stuff to say on that actually. Now, those were great Christmas games. I hope next season they even make it even better. Next, I don't want NFL games next year on Christmas because, to be honest, this year for Christmas it wasn't great. It wasn't fun. Watching C.J. Stroud not doing what he's supposed to be doing. Lamar Jackson going out here doing everything he can. Then watching the game before that, Russell Wilson, Pittsburgh Steelers versus Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. Now, I don't want to see that again next season for Christmas because in reality, nobody wanted to watch football. I'm gonna be honest with everybody. I know there's gonna be people in there in the comments saying, "What do you mean? A lot of people love football." Then do me a favor and look at the viewer count of the NBA and the NFL and tell me which one's higher. In my count, I think the NBA is higher. Think about it. Because everybody wanted to watch the Lakers versus the Warriors and Victor and the Spurs versus Jalen Brunson and the Knicks. I'm going to be honest with you. Now, I'm not going to lie. The game after that, at the midnight game, the Nuggets versus the Phoenix Suns, not going to lie with you, probably nobody cared about that game because reality, everybody wanted to watch Nikola Jokic go to work on the court. But in reality, nobody wanted to watch Kevin Durant because Kevin Durant is just Kevin Durant. And who knows how many more games Kevin Durant has in him. To be honest, man, everybody in the NBA has their own ups and their downs on what star they think is going to last in the NBA. I just don't think that the Christmas game, the last one, the very last one, the Nuggets Spurs, it wasn't that. Nuggets Suns wasn't that good as one earlier in the day. The Knicks, Mavs, and the Lakers. Honestly, I could say that last one, that very last one, was okay. Yeah, I tuned into that one, but it was okay. But yeah, I just want to say some stuff real quick again, and then we're gonna move on. Hey, Devin Booger, nice car of you rolling into Christmas Day. I like that car. It really suits you very well. I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah, just want to say that. Next thing I want to say is I want to give a shout out to I want to give a shout out to Shea on the Oklahoma City Thunder. He went out here and he was playing like an MVP. All right, he was pulling his team to a win, and what I mean by a win, wasn't a good game for the opponents for the Thunder against the Thunder. Now I want to say this loud and clear. This is shout out to Shea on the Oklahoma City Thunder. 45 points, 7 rebounds, and 8 assists. Shout out to you. He went out here and he played basketball. Now he went out here to ball out. Because Shea out here is doing SGA's thing. Okay? Now I'm going to say this loud and clear. Whatever he does on the court, I don't care. Okay? he can go out here, ball out with usually whatever he wants to do. Because in reality, he is a very good player, and he is going to be a very good star. Now, people might tell me, do you think the NBA is going to fall off when Steph, Kevin Durant retire? Absolutely not. No. Because, you know why? I can tell you 3 more stars that will have their name up there. Victor, Jalen Brunson, and Shea. Now, you guys might ask, why don't you put Nikola up there? Nikola Jokic. To be honest, I really wanted to put him up there, but I just don't think he's that potential this season. I don't see him as doing everything he can, like he won when he won the championship with the Nuggets. He's not the same Nikola Jokic as everybody thought he was going to be this season. What about Zion? Zion Williamson is hurt. What do you want me to say about Zion? He can never be healthy. No matter how bad you tell him to be healthy, he just can't be healthy on that court. I don't know why. Now, I'm not going to sit here and bash Zion Williamson. He could do whatever he wants. He could do anything he desires. But in reality, he came to the NBA to ball out, right? He didn't come to the NBA to just sit on the bench. If I was Zion Williamson, I will get onto that court and I will play my hardest out. I don't care. If you want to be a good star, you need to play as a star. You cannot sit here and point your finger and say, oh, I want to be a star. You know? Now we have Victor right before everybody said Victor was not going to be this guy. Look at him now. Going out here playing in Madison Square Garden on Christmas Day, dropped 40 points, and unfortunately he still lost. Okay? So all I want to say is, we already found the stars before our eyes when Steph Curry and Kevin Durant retires. We already know who it is. It's Shea, Victor, Jalen Brunson. Okay? And I'm very happy of Jalen Brunson, what he's doing out there in New York. It's amazing, it's fun, it's great, and there's nothing better than New York basketball. That's all I want to say. So, yeah. Anyways, guys, let's move on to the games. We got some very good games today. No football today. We have football tomorrow. So, yeah, I'll get that out for you guys tomorrow. For basketball, and I'll talk about football. But yeah, anyways, let's move on to these games. So, yeah. You got Jalen Brunson, Knicks, as I just mentioned, versus the Wagner brothers, or non-Wagner brothers, Orlando Magic, or Jalen Suggs, whatever you want to say. This will be a great game. This will be a battle of the Western Conference. See who's going to battle up and down on the court. I'm going to go for it. Give me Jalen Brunson. I do think they will come to this game, and they will play their heart off. Regardless if the Wagner brothers play or Paolo Banchero play, I do think the Knicks will still come in this game, and they will play amazing. So give me Jalen Brunson and Knicks. Yeah. All right, let's move on to this game here. You got Tyrese Halliburton, Pacers, versus Jason Tatum and the Celtics. Now, that's gonna leave a bad taste for the Boston Celtics in that last game on Christmas Day. That should have not happened. That should have not been like that for the Celtics. I don't care what anybody says. Lose to the 76ers on Christmas Day. Joel Embiid out here balling out like Michael Jordan. And to be honest, nobody saw Joel Embiid going out here like this. When he tumbled off that floor, when he fell on that person or that lady, I thought he was not going to be balling out like he usually is. But instead, he came out and he said, we're going to play like the 76ers that we are. And that's what he did. Now, I'm not going to sit here and be disappointed because I went against my favorite team. It's just really disappointing. It's really heartbreaking because I went for the Celtics and they went out here and lost. They kept on going up and down in that game. You know, they're down by 1, they're down by 10, then they win. They're up by 1, up by 5, and then all of a sudden the Celtics go out here and lose that lead. And it's a very interesting game because you want to see Joel Embiid go out here, ball out like usual. Yeah, props to him. Yeah. But anyways, I do think this will be an easy game. This will not be a great game. This will not be a fun game. This is going to be light work for Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics. I do think they will get their bounce back. They should not have lost on Christmas Day, but I do think they will beat Tyrese Halliburton and the Pacers. Yeah. Jason Tatum and the Celtics. All right, let's go to this one right here. You got Cam Thomas against Victor and the Spurs. Will this be a great game? No. You got two terrible teams on the court. It's not fun. but I'm gonna go for Victor and the San Antonio Spurs. I meant to say one terrible fan base. That's the Brooklyn Nets. So yeah, I do think Victor and the Spurs will not let the Brooklyn Nets get close in this game by a big margin. They're in the Spurs. All right, let's go to this game here. You got Ja Morant Grizzlies versus no Zion Williamson, no CJ McCollum if I'm correct, and no BI. And now, regardless, whoever's going to play in this game, this will not be a great game. This will not be a fun game. Give me Ja Morant and the Grizzlies to win this game. They'll go on this one, and they will get that huge bounce back win that they need. Because they lost to the Flippers, and they will be playing the Flippers again upcoming week, somewhere than later, and I will talk about it in that video also. Yeah, give me Ja Morant and the Grizzlies, and I do think they will make this game not close at all. So, yeah. Alright, let's move on. You got Ant-Man Timberwolves versus Jalen Green, Şengün, and the Houston Rockets. Now, I want to say this loud and clear. I think, if I'm correct, on ESPN, Big Perk made Şengün a name. Baby Jokic. I wanted to say this when he made it, but I know it was way too long ago, but I'm just going to say it. Baby Jokic does not fit him at all. You know what you should call him? You should call him the, hold on, there was one name I had in my head for him. Because he reminds me of not Jokic at all. He reminds me of, you know, who is it? I want to say Victor, but like kind of a little bit under Victor, you know? Well, I can't say baby Victor because in reality, he's just kind of, you know, trying to be Victor. In reality, he's nowhere near Victor. So, but anyways, yeah, that's what Big Perk calls him, Baby Jokic. I kind of think that's kind of funny. Do I think it fits him? No. But at the end of the day, people can just make up names and it'll be a trend. So, other than that, you get Baby Jokic and Jalen Green and Dillon Brooks in the Rockets. It's going to be a fun game. It's going to be a great game. Will I be tuning into this one? Absolutely, because I do think the Ant-Man and Timberwolves will be going to work on this court. Very, very crucial. You got both of the Western Conference going head-to-head. One team is doing good, and one team is not doing good. Everybody knows what team that is. Ant-Man and the Timberwolves. Give me Jalen Green, Baby Jokic, and Dillon Brooks and the Rockets to win this game. I do think they will go on this one, and they will play their heart off in this one. So, yeah. All right, let's go to this one here. You got Nikola Jokic, Nuggets versus Spider Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Will this be a great game? I would love to say yes, but we all know how the Nuggets turned out this season. They're kind of up and down. They're hovering around that 5 to 7 slot in the Western Conference. So, yeah, we don't know how's it going to be. Will it be a great game? I would love to say yes. But what's going to happen? I honestly think the Cavs are going to be the Cavs. They're going to go out here and dominate like they usually do. They're going to double team Nikola Jokic every time. They're going to double team Jamal Murray most of the night. Then they're going to try to make Russell Westbrook, you know, throw a lot of turnovers over. But in reality, let's just hope let's see what's gonna happen. Will I be tuning into this one? Absolutely, I will. I'll be tuning into all these games, hopefully, except for the terrible games. But yeah, let's see what's gonna happen. So yeah, will I be going for? I'm going for Spider Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers to win this game. I do think they will go in this one, and they will try to compete with the Nuggets, but the Nuggets are gonna probably fall short most of the game day, or mostly in the game. Yeah. Alright, let's go to this one here. You got this one. Now, I want to say this loud and clear. No Luka Doncic most of the future for the Mavs. They said he will be out for a few games. Now, and then you got a familiar face. You got teammates. Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. Those two were teammates in the Brooklyn Nets era. how these two are going to go head to head on each other. Honestly, I will love it because I want to see these two go in action. Both of these two are getting up there in age. They're talking about retirement, especially Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant, I think he should have been gone since he got that last championship with the Warriors. That's just me. I'm a huge fan of Kevin Durant, and I do need to talk about him more often on my channel, but in reality, I feel like he hasn't done nothing spectacular in the NBA for me that I should give him a lot of names. I don't even know when's the last time I gave him a shout out for dropping past 30 points. So yeah. Other than that, will this be a great game? Yes, because you got two former teammates that played in the Brooklyn Nets era. Now they're not teammates. They're kind of going against each other and see what team can pull it out. One team is missing their star. One team is trying to pull in a star into Phoenix. So yeah, we'll see what's going to happen. I can't wait. It'll be fun. It'll be a great game. I'll be tuning into this one. But who am I going for? Kyrie Irving has really good handles on the court. But Kevin Durant has those. Sometimes he has some great jump shots. I'm going to go for... Give me Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks to win this one. Because on Christmas night, the Phoenix Suns were kind of... They were not making the Nuggets looking good. Let's just say that. The Nuggets were not looking good on Christmas Day. So, yeah. Do I think the Mavs, or do I think the Suns are going to be like that? Like they were on Christmas Day, where they were ahead most of the night or most of the evening in that game? Probably not. Because you got Kyrie Irving, you got Gafford, you got the whole Mavs squad up in here, and they're going to go out here and try to put pedal in this game to win. Yeah. Give me Kyrie Irving and that Dallas Mavericks to win. So, yeah. But, yeah. Now, let's move down to our last game. Now, this game here. Will this be a great game? I will love to. I would love to say yes, but I got to go with a no. Because the reason why I say no is the Warriors played an amazing game against the Lakers on Christmas Day. And they lost by an Austin Reeves 2-pointer layup. Kevon Looney, Andrew Wiggins, Steph Sheff, Draymond Green. I don't know what to say in this one because you're going against James Harden and the Honey Bun and the Flippers. No Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard's still out till this season. We don't know when he's going to make his debut back into the starting lineup. Draymond Green. I want to say some stuff before I make my prediction on your guys' team. You know when you were guarding Rui Hachimura and who was it? Was Rui Hachimura and was it Tyree? No, it's not. What was it? It was somebody else. It was Rui Hachimura and forgot who else was on that behind the 3-pointer line, or not 3-pointer line. The free throw shots. Well, anyways, you're saying that's not a foul, Draymond Green, when you clearly pulled down Rui Hachimura and his teammate to the floor. And you're going out here saying that's not a foul? That's clearly a foul. Now, again, I'm not going to sit here and disagree because, you know, they're the Lakers. I'm being honest with you. You're not going to sit here and say that you were not pulling Rui Hachimura down and another Laker player down to grab the rebound, regardless if the Lakers missed it or not. Clearly to me, that's a foul. That's a foul. On Christmas Day, what you did, I think it was around in the third half. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that. Second thing I want to say is, Steph Sheff, I'm gonna need this from you. Very important, okay? It's very crucial for you. Go out here and drop 55 points. You want to go out here and win this game? You at least need to drop 55. Kevon Looney needs to be Kevon Looney. Andrew Wiggins need to be Andrew Wiggins. Dennis Schroeder needs to be Dennis Schroeder, okay? All of these players out here need to be their own self. But you need to come in this game and you need to win this game. Not just for the Lakers. Well, not for the Lakers. Not just for your team. You need to win because I want you to beat the Flippers. And I strongly agree you need to beat the Flippers. I'm not joking when I say that. I'm being serious. You need to go out here and drop 45 points, 50 points, 60 points, 70 points. I don't care what you drop. Go out here and get this win because I will give you a shout out tomorrow if you drop past 30. Alright? So that's all I want to say. Steph Chef, go out there and cook on that court for me. Alright? That's all I want to say. You Steph Chef for a reason. A lot of people ask me all the time, why do you call him Steph Chef? Because he'll be cooking on that court. When he shoots all those 3-pointers, you know what's going to happen. He's going to be having those 3-pointers. He's going to be throwing all those 3-pointers down every single time from each side. From right side to left side. And he will not stop until the game is over. So when they're going to try to double team him most of the night, will I be tuning into this one? Yes, I will. From the first to the fourth. I will not be tuning into it only if the Flippers are losing. I will be tuning into it from the first to the fourth. If it is a nasty scoreboard, which I hope it's not, I will be tuning into this one regardless. So, go out here and put this game as a show. Alright? Don't go out here and lose this game. And I want the Warriors to win this game. This is literally the time when I need the Flippers to lose. They go out here and lose. I said a few days ago, if I'm correct, I said Warriors will be playing the Flippers, and that would be a very good matchup. We all know what's going to happen in that game. It's going to be the Flippers losing. Well, look at me now. We saw what happened a few days ago, right? Or a few days ago, right? Christmas Day. Lakers lost, or Lakers won by 1. Boom, bada bing. I'm disappointed. Now, fast forward to today. Different mindset for these Warriors. This is a very crucial game for them. They need to go out here and win. I don't care what's going to happen in the Western Conference standings. This matters right now. They need to go out here and win this game. I want them to win. Alright? So give me Steph Chef and the Warriors with Draymond Green, Kevon Looney, Andrew Wiggins. I do think they'll go out here. They're going to play their hardest. Then they're going to shut down and then play again. Now, the Flippers are going to be the Flippers. They're going to go out here. They're going to play amazing like everybody thinks they are. And then all of a sudden, hopefully sometime later, they will fall short. Now, of course, they're going to try to double team the Honey Bun James Harden. We all know that. But also, they're going to try to double team Steph. So regardless of whatever's going to happen, whoever they double team, one of the other players are going to have to step up in that game. And I'm putting all my finger on Draymond Green. I know a lot of people say Draymond Green never steps up. There's some games that he steps up in. And speaking of Draymond Green, bro, do me a favor. I'm trying to say this as nice as way I can. Stop shooting threes. Stop. Because if you can't make one, what makes you think you're going to make the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5? You're not going to make them. Stop. And to be honest with you, bro, I'm not saying nothing to you negative. I don't like your jump shot. You remind me of something that gets stuck on a wall. I don't know what it is. But when you shoot your jump shot, I feel like you're trying to like save your body so you don't fall off of the wall. I don't know what it is. But yeah, man, stop shooting those threes. Stop. Because in reality, you're making yourself look embarrassing. You're making yourself look like you don't know how to shoot 3-pointers. In reality, you don't. And you have a weird jump shot of shooting 3-pointers. I'm just saying this loud and clear. You are a good player, a very fun player to watch. But in reality, bro, just stop shooting 3-pointers. Because in reality, leave that to the pros. Which shit is Steph Chef. Alright? So, yeah. But give me Steph Chef and the Warriors to win this game. I will give you guys my NBA predictions tomorrow. That is it for me. Thank you guys for watching. Comment down below. And again, if you guys do want any of this down there in my comments down below, go ahead and buy you guys some. Yeah. Because guys, that is it from me. I will see you guys in the next one.